Alright, people. The verdict is in on the ride-free air filter cleaner cover. It's a lot to say in one smash. With the cover and then with the sock on it, I made a way about how to properly put on your sock, because I didn't see any of them out there with the Harley sock on. And then the way that I put the sock on, I didn't see anything telling you how to put the sock on. And we also learned that the washer plays a big factor into that. So we went on a ride down to Palm Beach and did a little Harley hopping. I'll have those videos coming out here in a minute. And on the way back, we had a front coming in, which we figured we'd probably hit, but it probably wouldn't be that bad of a rain. So here's my verdict on this cover and the sock. As we were driving along, we, you know how you downshift, you're in the rain, and you downshift because you want to keep the RPMs pretty high. And if you want the bike to respond, you don't want to be in 6th gear just cruising in the rain. You want it in 5th gear where it's a little tight so you can maneuver and give it a little gas if you need to, whatever the case may be. So as we were trailing along, I was in 4th gear, and I revved it up to go up to 5th gear because the speed of the interstate was picking up. And as I throttled down and, you know, with the 5th and throttle back up, and you know how the RPMs grab and it pulls the bike. As I pulled away, the bike burped a little bit, kind of like it was giving out of gas, but more than likely it had some rain in the intake, and it bubbled a little bit. And it did that several times as we were driving through the rain. It wasn't light rain, it was heavy rain. And you know, with this being the product that they're advertising to, you know, alleviate that problem, I was assuming that it will just ride fine, you know, normal in a case, but which it does not. So I just wanted to inform you guys that if you're thinking about getting something with this type of cover on it and with the sock in addition to it, you know, if you're going in heavy rain, you might want to reconsider that, especially if you have another alternative. What I plan on doing is putting the old cover back, and this piece slides over the old cover, and I'll give you a video of that, of what I'm talking about. And that's what I'll probably do. But just like everybody else, I'll probably just keep rocking this unless I know I'm going on a long trip, and then I'll put that on. But I just wanted to give you guys a truthful review of it, because obviously it changes the way the bike looks, and it looks good. But at the end of the day, when you're looking for that performance and you're going on a long trip and you know it's going to rain, some type of precipitation, you might want to put that old cover on that pretty much covers up the whole thing and not just on the outside. Because like I said, once you get in that rain and it's heavy and you start to throttle down and you're really sucking that air in, this isn't necessarily going to protect you or give you that same ride quality that you're expecting. So. All right, now that we got the bike clean, let's go ahead and take this off as promised. We got the T25. There you go. There's your T25. Put that to the side. Now we got our 8mm. Take off the screw. And here we go. Grab the old one. Grab the old one. And you don't need to wash them because you're not putting on the sock. This is your sock. So now we put that on the front side, like so. Goes on the front side, and then the screw goes in the middle. Get it on there, and there you go. That's pretty much how that sits on there, like that, or upside down, your choice. Just like that. Let me screw that in. Obviously take the sock off. You don't need the sock. Take the sock off. That's that part. sits pretty tight up on that. Put your torque 25 back in there. Do the one up top first. Just put that cover on there, the rod-free cover, and I screwed it in. If you want to keep this, you might not want to put the rod-free cover or any cover that you get that can hook up with this one on top, because when I screwed it all the way down to tighten it, it put the screw indentation inside this cover. So that's something that you got to think about. Yeah, and then you got the rod free on there. I put one more in for stability. And that's primarily how it looks with the rod free logo on it. So you got two methods. When I screw this all the way in, I'm gonna take this off and see if it damaged the Screaming Eagle sign on the back side of the cover, and we'll see what happens with that. But that's how you could do. You could do this, or you could just put or you could just run the rod free on there and do what you got to do.